English Podcast City.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm so happy to be here again with all of you. My name is Alex, and today we're going to have a very helpful, very friendly, and very enjoyable episode. I want you to relax, listen, and enjoy learning English with us. We're here to help you grow step by step.
Hi, everyone. I'm Maria, and I'm really excited to be here too. Today is going to be a special episode because we're talking about something that every English learner needs, something you can use every single day, something you can use at home, outside, at work, at school, anywhere. Today, we're talking about useful English phrases, phrases that make you sound natural and confident.
Yes, exactly. A lot of students tell me they want to speak better English, but they don't know what to say. They don't know which sentences are common. They don't know the everyday expressions that native speakers use all the time. And because of that, they feel nervous. They feel shy. They feel scared to speak.
And that's totally normal. Everyone feels like that at the beginning. But there is a simple solution. Learn common phrases. When you learn common phrases, speaking becomes easier. Conversation becomes easier. You don't need to think too much. You don't need to translate every word. You can just speak naturally.
Exactly. And today we're going to give you 50 of those important phrases, but we're not going to list them like a dictionary. That's boring and it's not helpful. Instead, we're going to use all the phrases inside our conversation. You will hear them naturally in real sentences, just like how people use them in real life.
That's the best way to learn. When you hear phrases in a story or in a dialogue, they stay in your mind more easily. Your brain remembers them without too much effort.
Great! So let's begin with the most basic and friendly phrase that everyone knows. How are you?
Yes, that's a classic. And I can answer with another simple phrase. I'm fine. Or I'm good. Or I'm okay.
And sometimes people say, not bad, which means things are okay.
Yes, not bad is very natural. I say it all the time.
And now that we've greeted each other, another important phrase is thank you.
And the best answer to that is, you're welcome.
Right. These small phrases create kindness in conversation.
And when you want to be polite or get someone's attention, you can say, excuse me.
Yes, excuse me is useful everywhere. In a shop, on the street, in a restaurant, anywhere.
And when something goes wrong, even something small, you can say, I'm sorry.
That's a very polite and important phrase. It helps communication go smoothly.
And here's a phrase that every English learner needs. I don't understand.
Yes, and learners should not be afraid to say it. It's a strong communication tool. It helps people help you.
If you want someone to repeat something, you can say, can you say that again?
Or, can you speak more slowly? That's one of the best sentences for learners.
Absolutely. And when you meet someone for the first time, you can say, nice to meet you.
And the other person can answer, nice to meet you too.
These small expressions create friendly communication.
Yes, and another phrase we use often in conversation is, what do you think?
That one is great when asking for someone's opinion, and the simple answer can be, I think it's good.
Or, I'm not sure, which is another useful phrase when you need time or you don't know the answer.
And if you agree with someone, you can say, I agree.
And if you don't agree, you can say, I don't think so, which is polite and honest.
Exactly. And here's a phrase people hear a lot in shops. Can I help you?
And the answer can be, yes, please, or no, thank you.
Very simple and polite.
Another everyday phrase is, how much is this? You use it when shopping.
Learners really need that one, especially when traveling.
And another important phrase is, where's the bathroom?
Yes, that's extremely useful.
And here's another one. What time is it?
And the answer can be very simple, like it's 2:30 or it's 3 o'clock.
Exactly. Another phrase you can use every day is, I'm hungry.
Or I'm tired. Those are common and natural.
And when you want something politely, you can say, I would like. For example, I would like some water.
Yes, that sounds polite and clear.
Another friendly expression is, let's go.
Yes, it's energetic and useful with friends.
And when you need more time, you can say, one moment, please.
Very polite and gentle.
And when someone explains something to you, you can say, I see.
That means you understand the situation or the explanation.
Another phrase is, I'm ready.
And I think learners can use that every day.
Yes, and another expression is, don't worry.
It's a very kind phrase when someone is stressed or upset.
And when you want to show interest in conversation, you can say, really? It keeps the conversation alive.
Yes, I use really all the time. It shows you are listening.
Another pleasant phrase is, that's great.
Very positive and friendly.
And when you want someone to wait a moment, you can say, just a second.
Or hold on. Both are very natural.
Yes. And another useful everyday phrase is, be careful.
That one shows care and concern.
And when you say goodbye, you can use, see you later.
It's friendly and relaxed.
These phrases already make a strong foundation for speaking English.
Yes, and we still have many, many more to talk about.
We're going to continue slowly and clearly so learners can enjoy the conversation.
That's right. We want them to feel comfortable and confident.
And we want them to use these phrases in their own daily life, step by step.
Exactly. So let's keep going and help our listeners build more English power.
Let's continue where we left off, Maria. We were talking about simple phrases, and I think it's a good idea to make them feel even more natural by using them inside longer sentences.
Yes, that helps learners understand how the phrases sound in real conversation. It also teaches them rhythm, tone, and fluency, which are all important for speaking naturally.
Exactly. For example, when someone says something surprising, you can answer with a very simple phrase. No way! It means you are surprised, and it sounds friendly and casual.
Yes, that one is fun. I use it when something is unexpected or shocking. And another phrase that learners hear everywhere is, it depends. It's a very useful phrase because life is not always yes or no. Sometimes the answer is in the middle.
Yes, it depends is simple but powerful. And here's another easy phrase. I don't know. Learners sometimes feel shy to say it, but it's normal. Everyone says it, even native speakers.
Absolutely. We say, I don't know, all the time, and learners should not feel embarrassed about it. It's honest and natural.
Another helpful phrase is, let me think. When someone asks a question and you need a moment, you can use it.
It buys you time. It keeps the conversation smooth instead of silent.
Yes, silence feels uncomfortable for many learners. So phrases like, let me think, or I'm not sure, or give me a moment help communication feel smoother.
And when someone asks for your opinion, but you want to sound gentle, you can say maybe or I guess so, which are soft and natural.
Exactly. And when you feel surprised, but in a good way, you can say, that's amazing. It adds emotion to your language.
And when you want to give encouragement, you can say, "You can do it." That's a simple but strong phrase.
Very motivating. And here's another useful one. I believe you. It helps show trust in conversation.
Yes, that's a warm and supportive sentence.
And when you want to agree politely, you can say, that's true. It shows you understand and accept the other person's point.
Or when you want to show understanding, you can say, "Makes sense." It's very natural and common among native speakers.
Yes, makes sense is great. And when you want to change the topic in a gentle way, you can say, by the way.
That one is perfect for moving to a new idea without sounding rude or confusing.
And when you hear something interesting or helpful, you can say, good to know.
Yes, that's a good phrase when someone teaches you information you didn't know before.
Here's another one I like. I'm on my way. It's used when you're going somewhere right now.
I use that one all the time, especially when I'm meeting friends or going to work.
And when you want to say you're ready to begin something, you can say, let's get started.
That one is great for meetings, classes, or even cooking.
And when you want to show that something is very easy, you can say, it's not a big deal.
That phrase helps people relax. It means, "Don't worry, everything is fine."
Yes. Another simple but expressive sentence is, I hope so. It shows a positive feeling about something in the future.
And its opposite is, "I hope not," which is equally common and natural.
Yes. And when you want to talk about something important or interesting, you can say, guess what? It's a fun phrase that prepares a listener for news.
And the listener can reply with, "What is it?" or "Tell me," which continues the conversation smoothly.
Another phrase we use often is come on. It can mean many things depending on the tone, like encouragement or surprise.
Yes, tone changes the meaning a lot, but learners can start by using it for encouragement, like, "Come on, you can do it."
Exactly. And when someone tells you something positive, you can answer with, that sounds good. It's polite and friendly.
And if you don't like an idea, you can say, "I don't think that's a good idea." It's gentle but honest.
Yes. Another common phrase is, I'm looking for. For example, I'm looking for my keys, or I'm looking for a restaurant.
And here's another everyday sentence. I feel like. For example, "I feel like drinking tea." Or, "I feel like going for a walk."
Yes, that one is helpful for expressing wants.
And when something is completely okay for you, you can say, "I don't mind." It means you're flexible.
Exactly. And when you want to stop someone from worrying, you can say, take it easy.
Yes, it's calming and friendly.
Another phrase is, I'll think about it. This one is helpful when you're not ready to decide.
Yes, it gives you time. You don't need to say yes or no right away.
And when something is simple or clear, you can say, that's it.
Yes, it's a complete, short sentence that gives closure.
Another phrase that students like is, I'm not sure about that. It's a polite way to doubt something without sounding rude.
Very useful. And when you want someone to listen closely, you can say, "Listen to this."
Yes, and the listener can respond with, I'm listening.
And when someone helps you, you can say, "I appreciate it." It's polite and warm.
That one is great. And when something finishes, you can say, we're done.
Simple and clear.
And one more, I'm happy to help. It shows kindness and willingness.
These phrases together really help English learners feel more confident in real-life conversations.
Yes, and our goal today is to help students hear these phrases in a natural context, not just memorize a list.
Exactly. We want them to imagine they are sitting with us, listening, learning, and practicing slowly.
And we're speaking clearly and calmly so everyone can follow along. English becomes easier when you relax.
Yes, relaxed learning is the best learning.
And now that we've used many phrases already, we can keep expanding them in more examples, more sentences, and more friendly talk, so listeners can feel the flow of real English.
Yes, let's continue building the conversation and helping them learn step by step.
I want to talk about one more thing, Maria. Many people feel guilty when they focus on themselves. They think it's selfish.
Yes, I hear that a lot. But focusing on yourself is not selfish. It's actually healthy. When you feel good, you can help others better.
Exactly. When your mind is calm, your relationships improve too. You talk kinder, you listen better, and you feel more patient.
And you enjoy your life more. Even small things feel nicer when your mind is not full of stress.
True. And sometimes focusing on yourself means saying no to people. And that's okay.
Yes, saying no is a skill. If something is too much for you, it is okay to protect your time and energy.
I learned that the hard way. I used to say yes to everything. Work, friends, projects, everything.
Let me guess, you were exhausted?
Completely. I felt tired every day. But when I started saying no, my life became lighter.
That's a great example. When you take care of yourself, life feels more balanced.
And focusing on yourself doesn't have to be big. It can be simple things, drinking water, stretching, or taking 5 minutes to breathe.
Yes, small habits build a strong mind. You don't need a big plan to start.
Exactly. Anyone can begin with one small step. Just one.
So, Alex, if you could give people one small thing to try today, what would it be?
I would say take 2 minutes, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and listen to your feelings. Just notice how you are.
I like that. It's simple and helpful, and it's something people forget to do.
Yes, because we're always busy. But when you pause, even for a short moment, you feel more connected to yourself.
And that's the whole point, being connected to yourself.
Exactly. When you understand yourself, everything becomes easier.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a good place to stop for today.
Yes, this was a great talk, Alex.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you to everyone listening. Remember, take a little time for yourself today. You deserve it.
See you in the next episode.
Bye for now.